rap cats, I have no friends. You still acting up, running around here like some brand new chicken that's about to get. Don't stop, I'm still getting down for whatever, whenever. That's why this joint is hot. Can't keep it real. Now, some of us do, but most of us don't. That's just how a brother feel. I shed blood for my people that'll keep you looking see-through if ever you try to creep through. DM, cause if it's one that we got it, come and get it, player, we with it. All you gotta do is set it, baby. Ride or die, what I really want, what I really want. DM, cause if it's one that we got.
People, and how are we doing today? What did I do here? So I gotta figure some things out. I did something I wasn't supposed to do.
Come and get it, player, we with it. All you gotta do is set it, baby. Ride or die, what I really want, what I really want. You still playing games. You gon' think it's a joke until they no longer remember your name. That's how we do 'em. Make cowards disappear in the thin air. Storm never coming back. Last time you saw that kid, the last time you see that kid. Black. No more deaths. Cause in a minute you gon' have grandma being the only family member left. Bust my. But I'm always down for the one-on-one. Dog, oh, life. We gon' get to the bottom of this here. If it takes all night. Stop, drop, open up shop. Fake up, north. Ride or die. And what that means is that I'll tell money bye-bye and pop him in his right eye. DM, cause if it's one that we got it, come and get it, player, we with it. All you gotta do is set it, baby. Ride or die, what I really want, what I really want. DM, cause if it's one that we got it, come and get it, player, we with it. All you gotta do is set it, baby. Ride or die, what I really want, what I really want. All these off friends running around yapping about, they be holding figures as big as jiggers. That's that bull. Don't they know that around me talking about what you got will get you hit? I'm not a nice person. They just smack the blood out you twice, dog, and that's before I start cursing. I stay flipping. 1 minute I'm cool, the next minute I'm a phone ripping. That's my style. I'm a cruddy dog, leave you all bloody dog, service with a smile. Suck my. Cats have been to jail before, know that it's about to get thick. Let's get it on, baby. You gon' be going against 4 people in one, and you think you
Okay.
crazy? I lost my mind.
I got it
I'm
now.
about
I
to make
got
you
it now.
lose yours
Okay,
too
sorry
from far
about
away
that,
for
folks.
one time. DM, 'cause if it's one that we got it.
Sorry about that, good folks, good people. It's always to do a pregame. Just do a pregame. Just because you never know what's going to happen, how it's going to happen. That's the beauty of doing this thing live. That's why I don't edit at all. I want you to see all my flaws. I want you to see it all. I want you to know that nothing in this life is promised to you mistake-free. I want you to see all of it. Huh?
You don't have any flaws.
Several of them. We have a bunch, but folks, how are we doing today? And welcome to Serta Pro Painters presents Montez at Midday. I am your host, Dre Montes, and I hope everyone is doing well on this, I guess, freezing fist pump Friday edition of the show. I think we got it all out right there. Freezing fist pump Friday edition of the show. I think that's the best way to put it. The way this weather, it's not been really, really bad. I've seen worse. I've seen worse. But today, for as cold, temperature-wise, they got me today. They got me. But good thing that when you grown, you know how to prepare for the cold. You know what to put on, what not to put on, and when to put it on, and how to put it on. That's that grown folks knowing how to prepare for the cold. Let's get some high fives in the building. Let's chest bump that thing, and let's hug it on out. Oh, 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 oh. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. If you're celebrating an anniversary today, happy anniversary to you. If you're off today and you didn't shovel your own snow and you did not get stuck, congratulations, congratulations. And for those of you that are celebrating something special to you that nobody gets but you, keep going. We got you back. And for those that are grieving right now, condolences to you all. Condolences to you all. Special prayers out to the folks in Mississippi as they're about to go through a little power outage, and to the folks here that are going through some issues with this weather, and to the folks down in the 704, known as Charlotte, North Cackalack. Prayers to all right now. There's a crazy storm headed that way. Preparation is key, people. Preparation is key. You sure gonna know if you like the person you with, if you trapped for 3-4 days. Trust me. We started the show a little late today. Had a VA visit. Had to check out the OI site today. Word on the street is you still blind. But here's what I like about seeing about going to the VA. Oh, boy, here we go. I love seeing the old guys waiting on their ride. I'm talking 70 and up that are waiting on their ride, and they're flirting with the nurse. They just want to see if that thing can still move. And I love the fact that the nurses flirt back. So shout out to nurses that flirt back to the old men out there that still see if that thing can still move. Can that thing still move? There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. But it's Friday, people. How you doing? Hello to the folks that are watching. Hello, family, friends, chest bumping everywhere. D, kinfolk, and Arkansas. What up, good people, good folk? And we're going to start the day off with a little Montes from the mind of Montes, brought to you by Don Brown Chevrolet. It's that time of year when you know it's time to buy a car. When you're standing at the bus stop and you keep talking to yourself, I'm getting me a car. Well, now is the time. Stop on down at Don Brown Chevrolet at 2244 South Kings Highway and see my friend and yours, John Gibbs, a.k.a. the STL Truck Hillbilly. You got new or pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop on by at Don Brown Chevrolet, 2244 South Kings Highway. Proud sponsor of Montes. The Mind of Montes. The Mind of Montes. Are you ready? These are things that have come across my mind past few days or so. Not to go deep diving into anything, just things that come across the mind from time to time. Going undefeated in college basketball, is that still a thing? Is that doable? I mean, these kids are playing 42-plus games now. Let's make it sound fair. These kids are playing 34-plus games, and you want them to go undefeated. And we already know nobody knows what size Cinderella wears during March Madness. Every year there's a story. Is going undefeated in college basketball still a thing? Still a thing. Football heads, get in here. The Mind of Montes wants to know. It came up this week, according to NFL Network. It came up this week, a possible job opportunity with the New York Football Jets, 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 Jets. John Gruden possibly joining the football Jets coaching staff. We got to talk about this, St. Louis. Get in here. Get in here. We're going to get this off our chest right now. Right now. Get in here. Snow problems. As a person that hasn't driven in almost 10 years, damn you people that can drive anytime you want to. Let's talk about these sidewalks. Let's talk about these sidewalks. There are certain neighborhoods, whole sidewalk done. Other ones, death trap. Certain houses do it. Certain apartment complexes do it. What is the problem with people shoveling the snow in front of their house? You know how dangerous it is to go on a morning walk in South City? That makes no sense. Being a passenger and people driving, I haven't really experienced anything bad for us driving in the snow. I've seen the news. But walking, death trap. Death trap. We understand why business doesn't want to shovel the snow, a.k.a. I don't want to get sued. Who hasn't been sued? Huh? It's like every 5-year has a cell phone. If you haven't been sued, you're doing something wrong. But why you folks that have a house, you mean to tell me nobody in the house is of age or willing to shovel the snow? Nobody of age that's healthy enough comes over to visit? Or you that cheap you don't want to pay the neighborhood kid I know knocked on the door to shovel your snow? Y'all complain about the streets. Well, we live over here. Nobody ever comes and see us. Come look at these sidewalks. Take a walk with me. Come on. Take a walk with me. Try walking down the sidewalk. Try walking down the sidewalk. But nobody want to talk about that. But that was on the mind of Montes. You want to talk about snow problems. What happened to the days where kids shovel snow? Way back in the day, 1982 to be exact, Coach Pat and I, head coach of STL Pressure, AAU basketball team, we took advantage of that. No school, let's go shovel some snow. People want to get out. There is such sadness in these streets. Horrible. Horrible. You need to be ashamed of yourself, homeowners. It's like you people that have dogs but never carry nothing to pick that stuff up. Shame on you. We need to start finding these people. Neighborhood people, do your job. Another thing on the mind of Montes. Do you live in a why me land? Do you live in why me land? Are you one of those people? Or are you one of those people that's always saying, why me? Or are you one of those people? You're constantly preaching, why me? We're going to put you over here. It's 2026. You don't live there no more. We're going to gentrify that. You're not going to have it your way. You're not going to have it your way. Okay. There's probably 4 more stories here, quick hits before we get into the show. But on the mind of Montes, did anyone watch the Lakers and the Cavaliers game the other night? Lakers and the Cavaliers. It's probably the worst games I've ever seen LeBron James play, ever. Probably the worst game he probably had since he was 6 years old. Performance. Just awful. I don't want to see that LeBron play a couple more years and he's playing 5 to 8 minutes a game. No. We're not doing that. Here's my theory and thoughts. We know he can't go back to the Lakers. When you've been kicked out of the house with your partner 4 times in 2 months, your friends going to get tired of you calling in, hey, can I sleep on the couch? We're going to get tired of hearing the stories. Leave. That's where LeBron and the Lakers front office is at. It's a mess. Cavaliers or the Knicks. That's why I think LeBron go play 1 more year and then start that team in Vegas. Moving right along. In that Cavaliers game, I don't compliment LeBron much. It's not my style. But that video tribute they gave him, hey, emotions running high. Emotions were running high. There were grown men crying. There were dogs crying. I saw a horse on a farm in Cleveland crying. Emotional. But here's where things got interesting. Did you see the halftime show? Two mascots wearing a ballerina outfit, dancing with a yoga ball, listening to Adele. I need confirmation, explanation. I need to sit down, explain something to me. What was that? That's the best y'all can act. That's the best y'all can pull out tonight. Okay. Okay, but they want to talk about our Super Bowl show. Okay. LeBron said something really deep in reflecting on his NBA career and his time in Cleveland. He got emotional because he was his first time really being in the present. That's pretty deep, isn't it? When you really understand being in the present, things feel different because you've been somewhere else for so long trying to be in this embodiment that you forgot about the present. Thought that was pretty deep, what LeBron said. Thought that was pretty deep. Thought it was. I tell you what, they say it's going to be a Billiken blizzard tonight as your St. Louis Billikens take on their rival, the Dayton Flyers. All white, blizzard, Billikens blizzard, slew, Chaffetz. It's going down. This is going to be fun to see on television. It really is. It's going to be a frozen party for sure. I don't know who to root for now. But that right there was From the Mind of Montez, brought to you by Don Brown Chevrolet. Now, as you all know, how I feel about college basketball, especially women's college basketball. It's the way they communicate on and off the court and the way they pass. So mylittlehomie.com, Olivia Miles. You know, her and Hannah were teammates at Notre Dame and all that drama happened that shouldn't have been caught on camera. She transferred to TCU. Horned Frog. And they played yesterday. My, oh my, oh my. You talking about a game. Her vision is, her court vision is something else. It really is. If you haven't had a chance to watch that much women's college basketball, you're going to get it. You're going to get it tonight and Sunday. They're going to give it to you. They're going to give it to you. They're going to give it to you for sure. But women's college basketball had me in an old tiff with last night's game. Had me in an old tiff last night, but I got through it. I really got through it. South Carolina as well. I cannot believe that, who's that? Maryland is that deep, women's college basketball team. I think not this year. No, I'll tell you what. Within the next 2 years, I can see the Maryland Terrapins, Fear the Turtle, winning the women's college basketball championship. I can see that actually coming. I really can. I can see that happening sooner than later. I can see that for sure. Also saw something crazy about this movie that's coming out. Well, a little series that's coming out here in St. Louis, been filmed here in St. Louis, called DTF St. Louis. Jason Bateman is in it. That's all I'm going to say. You can go on YouTube and check it out. My little homie dog that does a show with me, D&D Don't Get Butthurt, she's the one that told me about it. And yesterday afternoon, they showed a snippet of it on one of the entertainment channels that I watch. So, but it looks very, very interesting for sure. NBA fans, get in here. Get in here. Get in here. Real quick. NBA trading deadline about to approach us real quick, February 5th. Rumors get to going. When players win or can't win where they go, they want to go somewhere else. There's a lot of players that are well-traveled, haven't bought a home yet. Too many zip codes, all over the place. They really live that damn song. I got hoes in different area codes. NBA players. But back to the matter at hand. The name that everyone's talking about is Milwaukee Bucks. Milwaukee Bucks big man, Giannis. Where's Giannis going to go? And why is it when players want to leave and everyone knows it, they have these crazy injuries? Message. But if Giannis goes to Golden State, and everybody been in their 30s, or almost, but I think once baseball players, once athletes get in their 30s, something clicks. You look at everything's different. You can really see the schematics of the whole outcome of everything. You don't have to go as hard as you used to because you're a little smarter in the game. But if Giannis goes to Golden State has 4 first-round picks they possibly have to give up. Maybe a little cash up under the table. Maybe a little wink behind a tush. Maybe an evening with your oldest daughter. I don't know. But if he goes there and Steph stays there and Jimmy comes back ready to play basketball, that's Steph, Jimmy, and Giannis. I'm on this new thing with Victor and the Spurs. It's just something missing, though. They got it, but they don't have that. It's like Minnesota. And look good. He's been working on his foot game, his ball handling skills, and the three. I need him to work on that fatigue, that endurance. He still has not figured that out yet. Michael Jordan tried to tell them, you have to be ready and conditioned for your body to play into June. Hands on his knees in the second quarter. Anybody else paying attention to that? Anybody else? NFL fans. I used to be that guy that wouldn't do this. I would dare wear any of my team's paraphernalia if they were not in the Super Bowl this week here. I wouldn't do this. The old Dre Montes wouldn't dare do it. I thought this was blasphemy. Dre, how dare you? But here's my theory on this. My team made it to the playoffs, and it's still NFL season, and we got the Pro Bowl, and I had 6 guys from the Broncos make it to the Pro Bowl. So, i.e., I get to wear this until next Tuesday. It's like now, I would never wear a Cardinal jersey right now because it's not baseball season yet. You don't wear your Cardinal gear until when? Pitchers report. Catchers and pitchers report on 3. Catchers and pitchers report on 3. Catchers and pitchers and catchers and pitchers and catchers and pitchers on 3. That's when. I still believe in that. Also, NFL fans, you ready for this? Are you ready? Get some credit cards and pocketbooks ready. Travel miles. You're going to need them. We got new stadiums coming. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams get new houses to move into. Who's going to be at 4 of these places to go visit? You know we will. No matter how priced something is, we going. We going. We may yell all this, man, she full of it. The hell with her. You there that night. The hell with him, girl. He full of shit with his cheap ass. You with him that night. When you want something, you will figure out how to go get it. The Buffalo Bills got a new stadium coming. Ooh. The Cleveland Browns got a new stadium coming. Ah. The Denver Broncos got a new stadium coming. Ooh. The Tennessee Titans got a new stadium coming. The Chicago Bears have an idea of a new stadium, but no one knows where it's going to go. But they got a new stadium coming. The Washington Commanders / hashtag question mark Redskins got a new stadium coming. The Jacksonville Jaguars, Shaka Khan, got a new stadium coming. And the Kansas Chiefs have a new stadium coming as well. I don't think a lot of people like the idea of some of these new places and new stadiums. I was in Charlotte, North Carolina, that whole process of the Carolina football Panthers coming in. Whether you get in a sports team or losing a sports team, people are going to lie, cheat, and steal. You're going to hear and see things no one is going to believe. Nobody's going to believe it. But in the end, people applaud it. They're chest bumping. They're buying jerseys. They're putting up the number one sign. They're telling you they're the number one team. It happens every time in sports. We don't like it. But it's the worst thing I hate hearing. It's a process. Everything's a process. Everything is. When I was a child, I envisioned at one point to go in law, as in be a lawyer. That ended quickly. So I think we all do this. We pretend we're lawyers, police officers, detectives, ghost hunters, crime stoppers. What's the other one? Mind readers. We all think we can do that through these television shows that we watch. And I think Law and Order last night episode, if you can't handle grief, don't watch this episode. I'm telling you right now. But it brought up AI, Chat GPT, met in helping you get through grief. And the way this episode challenged law, and I think it's applicable with today's law according to the episode, but it's a grief bot. I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to spoil the episode for you. I want to make you watch the episode. But it's last night's Law and Order, not a rerun on TNT Law and Order from last night, but the up-to-date Law and Order. I call it Grief Bot. And then you think Law and Order SVU wasn't going to sit down. I have to interview someone that's affiliated with child services. I have to. I have so many questions. I don't know if these are made-up laws, but I know these situations have happened. Single parents go through hell when it comes to medical attention for their child, meaning when an injury happens. They go through hell. In this episode, shows you both sides of child services. So Law and Order last night, I'm going to call it Grief Bot. In Law and Order SVU, I'm going to call it child services. Just, you've been warned. But they're both great episodes. They're both great episodes. Believe me on that. They're both a great, fantastic, phenomenal episodes for sure. All right, we're going to do a quick recap real quick. If you're just tuning in, hello, how we doing? It is what I like to call Freezing Fist Pump Friday edition of CertaPro Painters presents Montez at midday. Is going undefeated in college basketball still a thing? Did you watch the Lakers-Cavs game? And what are your thoughts on the halftime show? If you didn't see the halftime show, go on YouTube. And we addressed the snow problems here. Damn the streets. What about them sidewalks, people? Huh? What are the legally blind supposed to do? You want us to walk in the street? So I'm supposed to take my neighborhood walk in the street. I can't walk down the sidewalk in consecutive streets. I mean, shout out to my landlord and maintenance crew. Thank you. They're doing their thing. But I'm here for the people. I'm here for the people. In your own sports world that you played, I don't care what level, how many years, let's envision you take it to the retirement age. You played this sport that you love for 20 years. How would you want to go out? How you want to go out? How you want this to go? Your final season. You playing every game. You keep business as usual. You want the fans to say goodbye to you. Or it's just a normal day. You played this game for 20 years. Now it's time to say goodbye. How would you do it? I think those video tributes are awesome. Because they capture something you don't get a chance to see because you've been playing. And a lot of guys that play ball, and women, they don't like watching themselves at the crib on highlights. They do that at work. So they see the business side of it, of breaking down game film. But the highlights that we see, a lot of them don't pay attention to that. A lot of them don't. But how would you do it? How would it go? You just want to say goodbye. You taking a bow, your last at bat, your last time on the ice, your last time putting on those pads, the last time lacing up them shoes. How's it gonna go? How you want this thing to go? I also figured out something. You're a real fan if you like tennis, international soccer, Korean baseball. You know what time those games come on? 2 to 5 o'clock in the morning. I left during the men's semifinal Australian Open. They were in the fifth set. They were banging. I don't want to know who we won yet. I'm ignoring everything over here. I've ignored the alerts on the phone. I'm over here. I'm over here. But I enjoy the celebration in international soccer. I'm not going to tell you I know the teams or the players' names at that. But when I watch a game or see a highlight, I mean, who thinks to put a 6'6" goalie in on a play and he does a diving headbutter for a game winner? You can't make that up. You can't make that up. You can't make this up either, people. I don't know what you're doing Sunday since there's no football. What are we supposed to do, fellas? This may be the only Sunday you're going to get him to go to church the whole service. Clean out that basement. Rearrange the attic. Finish that room. Put that bed back up. This is the only Sunday you may be able to pull off a real, true 3 to 5 things honey-do list. This must be the weekend. Unless, fellas, you're redecorating the man cave, and it's the weekend. All the fellas come over, and we clean up the man cave and paint and come up with a food idea. So Sunday could be meeting day for all man cave members across America and women that have a she shed. But it is time to plan that thing. What you doing for the big game next Sunday, huh? You going somewhere? You going to a bar? Restaurant? Buddy's basement? Attic? Social event? Outdoors? You don't give a damn? On your couch? You glad nobody coming over? Because I like to hear the commercials. I like to watch the halftime show. And then they have another version of the game. No, they're going to have 4 different versions of the Super Bowl. I want to watch them all. You can't do that everywhere. And you got to take that 15-minute pregame power nap without being bothered. Come on now. Real football people know what I'm talking about. So, for those of you that don't have to do a full day of service with your wife at the religious palace, got a honey-do list, or this the only weekend, this the first time you got your kids on a non-football Sunday, so now they want to go do something other than watch football. But for those of you that just want something to do, Sunday morning, Women's college basketball takes another turn. Tennessee and UConn. Oh, you know the history there. You know the history there. We're going to do it for Pat. And I love Gino, though. I love this matchup. I went to this national championship game in Charlotte, North Carolina, when I met Rebecca Lobo. Six seven, 6'8", and 6'9" on a man is totally different. You ever seen a woman that tall? I met the whole squad of Tennessee and UConn. It was awesome. We all went and hung out at Carowinds Park out there in the Cackalack. I know I talk about the antics all the time of some of these college coaches, the men coaches that go too far. But this one here takes a turn for me. Alabama takes on LSU tomorrow. You know Kim gonna let loose. You know she gonna let, that woman dances and claps and shakes her. The thing she says to the referee, I tell you what. And we get to see my girl Sunday, Olivia Miles, as TCU takes on Texas Tech. The Red Raiders. That's going to be a good one. I like their defense. OU at Texas. Texas defense. Earth-shattering. Earth-shattering. So that's what we're doing Sunday. Tennessee, UConn. Bama, LSU. TCU, Texas Tech, the Red Raiders. OU at Texas. Does it feel good to be Friday? Are you freezing or are you frozen? It's some quality entertainment coming on television nowadays. Apple TV and A24 Studios are putting some great things out there. If you listen, the things they're saying, I think people can use them everyday life. Everyday life. Shrinking's on Apple TV with Harrison Ford. And they added Michael J. Fox to the show this weekend, or this season. This is the third season of it. It's called Shrinking. And to my deep thinkers out there, and people question everything they do and what people say about them or don't say about them, or worried about the likes and not likes and the views, you need to watch this episode. It's on Apple TV. It's called Shrinking. He talks about something when you're always trying to figure something out, you're not seeing the field. And when you see the field, you'll understand it a whole lot better. You got to watch the episode. They putting some great television out here. They telling people things that could be utilized in their everyday life. And to The Rock. I don't know how many of you have heard of I want to call him a fighter, Mark Kerr. The Rock portrayed him in a movie that was done by A24 Studios, The Smashing Machine. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. If you can't handle needles, don't watch it. If you can't handle domestic violence, don't watch it. And the way this movie is shot, the way it tells the story of what happened. There's no tragedy. It's a story of winning with no definition and losing with no balance, but figuring life out along the way and not forgetting who you are, but to remember what you did. That's the best way I can put it. That's the best way I can put that movie. It's called The Smashing Machine, the story of Mark Kerr, starring The Rock. Check it out for sure. Can you imagine being a football coach of a high school team and you gave up 523 points, but you didn't score nothing the whole year? First year coach. First year coaching high school football. And your team gives up 523 points on the season, but your team doesn't score any. They shut the entire football program down. We're not giving out no participation trophies up in here. You said you could coach football. You said you can get through the minds of these young boys. Something happened. You didn't score a point the whole season? A safety, a field goal? Nothing? I mean, he could never put that school on his resume. But it could be a feel-good story of a day. Maybe he goes somewhere and changes. Goes undefeated 4 years in a row. Now that is a Disney movie for sure. Also, I'm always talking about checking on folks in this weather. Old, young, health, being of life. There's another group I forgot we need to check on. Empty nesters. We got to check on them. Like, real talk. We got to check on them. I'm talking all of them. The ones that fronted in front of us. I can't wait till they leave this damn house. Yeah, especially them. Especially them. The one that kid was never by their side. You always saw them and the kid together. Always. The kid was always with them. All the time. Definitely got to check on them. And the ones who relationship, when it wasn't what you thought it should be, check on them too. And the ones that forget that they're child and parent, check on them. Check on our empty nesters out there. Stop by, call. Now, the ones that's been kicking it, those of you know who you are. So, also Sunday night, very last time the Grammys will be on CBS. Very last time that Trevor Noah will be hosting the Grammys on CBS. And also the very first time, all 8 new nominations will be performing back-to-back. And also, Lauryn Hill will be doing a tribute for D'Angelo and Roberta Flack Sunday night. I forgot that the Grammys didn't come on last year due to the fires and whatnot. So I can imagine the visualization and the performances, the ones they told us about, let alone the surprises, because you know Lauryn Hill going to bring them people. She bringing them people. She going to do it. So there's a lot of good things going on tonight. Is the parties everyone talking about? Well, your St. Louis Billikens take on the Dayton Flyers. And the Billikens Blizzard tonight at 7 p.m. at Chaffetz Arena. The last time I went to a Billikens game, I went to see the women play because they retired. UConn came here to play SLU. You're talking about a size difference. UConn basketball team, the women's basketball team, the size difference was insane. It looked like it wasn't fair. But I was at that game because they retired Nafisa Collier's jersey from Incarnate earlier that day. So UConn played SLU. I went to that game. That was the last SLU basketball game I was at. That doesn't mean I'm going to the game tonight. No, not at all. No. $900. The cheapest ticket I saw was $105 this morning. At 6:12 a.m., I saw that on the inner tubes. How much are you willing to pay for the sport and the team you like to play against a rival or a championship game? Well, how much are you willing to pay? How much? Over 2 stacks? Depend on the sport, depend on the rival. Depend on the sport, depend on the rival. Location, I really don't care. But I'm with Roger Goodell. Let's think outside of the box for the Super Bowl. What if the Super Bowl was played in another country? What if the Super Bowl was played in another country? Because I think that's where the NFL is going. I think Roger Goodell is about to think outside of the box in more ways than one. I wouldn't have known it if I didn't watch it. Cooper Flag. He does not look like an NBA player. His hair is not like he looks like a normal person. His socks don't look crazy. His shoes don't look crazy. There's no visible tattoos. He wears a white t-shirt under his tank top NBA jersey. Last night he put up 4-9. He balled out last night. No, he put up 53. 50. Because him and his teammate and roommate from Duke, Knuckle, they put up 83 points together. That was a hell of a game. Duke and the Hornets. What if Steph Curry goes back to the Hornets to close out his career, as he's from that area, and the Hornets about to retire his daddy's jersey? The more you know, the more you know Dre Montes. How about that? But Cooper Flag, he has no visible tattoos. If you went to an NBA game and you saw Cooper Flag, you would know that's who everybody's talking about. He's not doing anything flashy on the court. He's just balling. He's taking what they're giving him, an open shot, an opportunity to drive to the basket. That's all he's doing. But he's damn good at it, damn good at it. Don't know what you kids got going on this weekend, but whatever you're doing, be good and be safe at it. Be good at it. Hold on to the rail. Have on the proper shoes. Okay? Don't overdo it if you're shoveling snow. You don't got to prove nothing to your son. You still got it, or this how you shovel snow. If you want to show him how to shovel snow, go on your phone and go to YouTube and then show him the video. The Lakers-Cavaliers halftime show. Somebody had to explain something to their child when they got home. So, Daddy, what were they doing out there on halftime? All right, let's have a Frozen party, kid, huh? Where is the Frozen Blizzard party at, pregame at, for the St. Louis University Billikens? Where that party at, huh? Let the people know. And we talked about this last week. I was questioning about places for the little kids to go, ages 10 to 18. Like a trade camp. So I put this in there. I threw it out there for the people to hear, put out there in the atmosphere, and it made it to the right person. It's in the right position. I'm going to get some feedback next week, and I'm going to share it with the people. We're going to save some money. We're going to learn a trade. We're going to save some money. We're going to learn a trade. Huh? So we got plenty to do, except there's no football. And I'm dead serious. I'm going to find us a therapist out there, sports people, because we're going to need somebody to talk to. When that Super Bowl is over with, and that whole week go by, what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? We don't want to get in any legal trouble, though, at all. But if it does happen, I want you to call the counselor. That's right. Call the counselor. If you have any legal problems handling going on right now. If he's on the run, he at your house, turn himself in and call the counselor. 314-675-0377. Again, call the counselor. 314-675-0377. And remember, the choice of an attorney is a important decision and should not be based on this advertisement alone. But call them. Again, shout out to the VA and the Dre Montes team. Thank you to the team. Thank you. Thank you. I like when three doctors come in your room. You got two that are doing doctor talk by themselves. And you got the one that's breaking it down to me where I can understand it in the Dre Montes language. See, I like that type of communication. I like that. It's like having a play-by-play in your relationship, huh? It's like having a play-by-play in your relationship. And one last thing. Fellas that live alone. Fellas that live alone. I have a question for you. When you're at home by yourself, who are you having a conversation with? Do you talk out loud? Do you write? You just talk in your head and watch TV? How do you communicate when you're at home by yourself? Women, we already know what y'all do. They done told us on every damn talk show, woman drama show, known to man. I'm talking to the fellas only. Because they don't talk to us on none of them housewives shows, do they? I wouldn't know. I don't watch any of them. But fellas, how do you communicate with yourself at the crib? And again, condolences to my family. Condolences to my family, my cousin, Lola, lost her mom, my aunt. So condolences to my family, to that clan, that amazing, beautiful clan of mine. We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. We got this together. We got this together. But I just been informed in my ear, okay, the last show will be February 27th. What's February 27th will be the last show. It was my bad. I thought it was going to be February 9th, but it'll be February 27th will be the last show until the return in September. Got to take a break from y'all. I don't like seeing y'all every day no more. You know, you ever work with somebody for 15, 20 years, work at the same company 15, 20 years, boom. One of y'all retire or move somewhere, but y'all not at the company no more. Don't even talk to each other no more. How does that happen? How does it happen? How you work with somebody that long, and now because you don't work together no more, the communication is gone? Oh, the things we do, kids, the things we do. But I tell you what, be good at what you do. Keep chasing it. Keep chasing it. And sometimes you got to move something to find what you're looking for. We're going to play some music. We're going to get on up out of chill. And I want you guys to have an amazing, safe, walking, driving, cleaning, doing grown folk stuff. Wink, 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 honk, honk. Be good at it. Until Monday, same time, same bat channel. We'll talk to you then, kids. Enjoy. See you later, StreamYard, Facebook, YouTube. Peace. And we out. All right, kids, boys, and girls, play this music and get on up out of jail. Who's cooking? Who got the grill out there? Barbecue in the cold is good. Let's get deep with it.
You make me smile. Hey, make me smile. I think it's safe to say things just haven't been going my way. No work coming in, so my money is thin, and I still got bills to pay. But all in all, you've been right here with me. When I'm sinking low, you come through and lift me. It's nothing more than the love that you give me. Keeps me from drowning in tears. Make me smile, make me smile. You come through and save the day.